Hello again, this is Çmagaďahdhl. Today we're going to cover the sixth group and the last group of the alphabet. That's mean we're going to finish all the letters we have for Syriac language, the 22 letters. And that's just to remind you, we have 22 and they are divided to the sixth group. Çmagaďahdhl كل من صعبس. And today we're going to cover the last one, Çagaďahdhl. Çagaďahdhl is made of four letters, Qop, Resh, Shin, Tau. These are the name of the letter, and we're gonna start the name of the letters, and I'm gonna start with the first one, Qop. Qop, again, I don't have any special letter for Qop, but most likely Q is very close to that one. I cannot say Qop is the same as Q. Okay. But again, just to give you the sounds of that one in English, close to the English one. So it's a Q, but sounds is Q. Q. Qop is a name, sounds is Q. It does give us sounds of Gamal, G, if it follows by Daleth, like in Pug. Do you see here? Çmagaďahdhl. Çagaďahdhl. It is not Çagaďahdhl. It should be Çagaďahdhl. And I can say this one is a grammar because always it sounds of gamal when follows by daleth. Numeric value for Qop, it's 100. So 100 is Umma. So if I'm going to say Qop Çmagaďahdhl, again from right to left, Qop Çmagaďahdhl is 165. How I'm going to say 165? Umma و ishti و khamsha. Just like we read English, but from 100 first, then 60 second, and then 5 the third. The same thing we're going to do it just in Syriac. Just in Syriac, we do from right to left, so we're going to say Qop, Umma, Simkath, Ishti, He, Khamsha. So it's going to be Umma, u Ishti, u Khamsha. Again, if I want to say it just like Western dialogue and people, and also the Dashtan Ninwe, what is going to happen? We're going to say 5 before 20. So I'm going to say Umma u Khamsha u Isri. So I'm going to say Umma, then jump to 5, and then back to 60. Umma u Khamsha u Ishti. Again, we already agreed to use the mountain styles, where is similar to English when we read the number. Okay, we read the 100, then the 10, then the singular. That's we're gonna adopt as a style of reading the number in this book. Also, Qop Lameth Alap is 131, so it's gonna be Umma Utlathi u Kha. Umma Utlathi u Kha. Beginning with Qop, each following letter is going to be counted by 100. So if I'm going to go back here, Qop is 100, so Resh is going to be 200, Shin is going to be 300, and Tau is going to be 400. Now you're going to say, that's the only thing? What about 500 and up? Chapter 4 is going to cover that topic. So chapter 4 is about the number. We're going to learn up to 1 billion, whatever number we have there, using the numeric value. Letters to represent the numeric value. But if you go back to international number in one of those appendings in the end of the book, you will see exactly how those numbers were created and based on what and who did that one. Alright, so Qop joined from both sides, left and right, and this is how exactly it shows in the word. And this is how we're going to draw Qop, and I'm going to show you now and apply the vowel as well. And let's just erase this guy here and write it with the green color now. Hope is above the line, and we have like a square above the line with a small tail to join to the left. However, it joins from right, just as gonna be here like this one. And it is same for strangilo in this case. Cope sounds is q. Again, practice this one, please. Q. I don't know if you never heard about this sounds, but it's very important because in the spoken, you need to know how to say this sounds. Q. With this qapa, I'm gonna have qa. kthaha q. زلامة بشيقة ق. زلامة قشية ق. رواصة قو. رواحة ق. and حواصة قي. Again, qa ق ق ق قو ق قي. Let's just study more about cope. قمصة قيسة سلاقة Çпоказано. Again, the sounds here is a gamal. Why? Because it follows by dalaf. So it's going to be Çпоказано. قنية قنية. qa with the long a qa, I have two words, qata and qatutha. Qatutha is a female cat, qatutha. qa qar'ana. You see alap is in the middle, is not a proper noun. Okay, but alap is in the middle, is not silent because it has the a. Qar'ana. People, most likely, they call it qarana. Okay, qar'ana is the normal one or the right one. Qamaya first, qamaya. Again, dalaf is silent. Some accents in Eastern dialect, they do not silent this one, and then it sounds as th, it says qadmaya, and is more like classical word. But here I sign in the dalaf, so it's qamaya in Dashtan Ninwe dialect or accent. Qamaya. q, short I, qatma. Second one, qinna. q, qewutha. qewutha. qu, qudhisha. qudhisha. ق قولوما قولوما. قي رقيقة رقيقة. Second letter in this final group or last group is a resh. R. R in English. Numeric value is 200. Tre m. Tre m. Notice here that when we say 200, we do not say 200s. We do not add the s for plural. We just say 200. In Surat, which is 100 for singular, when we have it more than 100, it's going to be in the plural. Now, I never mentioned that. Do you see that two dots above the meme? Those are symbols of the plural, and we say it siame. So, from is going to be imme, sounds imme, so it's going to be tre imme. That's how we pronounce it. Tre is two, imme, hundreds. Literally means 200s. But again, in English, we do not say 200s unless we need to specify a number of people are gathering there. We're going to say, oh, there are about 200 people. About 200 people. We add the as there. But in Surah, no, we don't have such that. In English, it has its own rules, so everything is above or more than one is going to be in the plural as a number. Tre So if I'm going to say Resh Sade Beth, Resh, by the way, Resh does not join and Sade does not join, so each letter is going to be like stand alone. Resh 200, Sade 90, and Beth is 292. I'm going to say Tre وتشقي وترق. Tre وتشقي وترق. Resh Alap, okay, is 201. Tre وخا. Resh is one of those unjoined letter which never connects to any letter, follows it. So here is how it's going to show up in the word at the beginning, middle, joined from the left, from the right, sorry, and at the end when it's joined before with the letter before and stand alone. How are we going to write Resh? And I'm going to apply that one. However, Resh is the same as Daleth, if you remember, but we said Daleth has the line underneath it and Resh has the line above. And this one also has a strangilo, different. So if you remember Daleth, I'm going to write Daleth here. Daleth, we put the line underneath it. And for a strangilo, we put Daleth dot underneath it. Here with a Resh, I have Resh similar to Daleth, but the line above. Resh is coming from the Resha, head. So that's why you put the line above for Resha. And I'm going to write it again. Resh. Now strangilo, just like Daleth, but we're going to put the dot above. So Resh sounds is R. If I have it with the Skapa, Ra. With the Pthaha, Ra. With the Zlama Pshiqa, R. With the Zlama Qishya, Re. Rwasa, Ru. Rwaha, Ro. And Hwasa, long E, Ri. Again, Ra, Ra, R, Re, Ru, Ro, Ri. Let's go back to the book and see the words we have made from the letters we have covered. Really, I have a very good number here. First one is Suraya, Suraya. Kruwa, it's a type of, kind of angel. Kruwa, for sure you know that from the name. Srapa also is a kind of angel, the name of group angels. Srapa. Rghla. Rghla is more like classic, and some villages in the mountain they say Rghla. But also we have another one. We're going to learn this one in chapter 6 or 7, sorry. It's like Aqla. We say Aqla too. Sahra, Sahra. Raba, Ruha, Rama. With Esqapa Ra, I have Rawaya, Ra, Ramsha, R, Ribha, You see sometimes dot underneath the beth is a روحة, but ربحة is okay. ريخة. رو, I have two words, رزة and رغزة. ro, I have روضة, روضة, and ريپا. Okay, back to third letter of this last group is sheen, sh. And in English, I don't have one letter to represent this sounds of or this letter, but we have combined of sh in English to represent this sounds. Sh, sheen. The numeric value for sheen is 300. ثلاثة 3 is ثلاثة so sheen cap is ثلاثة وإسري. ثلاثة وإسري. ثلاثة وخديسر. ثلاثة وخديسر. sheen يوث ألب or 311. ثلاثة وخديسر. Sheen connects from both sides. Okay, and this is exactly how it's going to show up in a word, and how we're going to write sheen, and I'm going to write it for you, is the same for strangila. And also I'm going to apply the sheen, sh, with the vowel. Back to the digital board and erase this guy. I'll just change the color with this multicolor there, sheen. So sheen is gonna be like, as Sade, I mentioned in Sade, sheen is another favorite letter for me in Surah. Is I do like this. Oh, really, this is terrible color. Let me change that one to the blue. So blue, the sheen, again, this is with a digital really. So it's gonna go like this and come back here and make like a crown in the top. Sheen. A sheen sounds is sh. So with a skapa sha. Pthaha sha. زلام بشيقة ش. زلام قشية ش. رواصة شو. شو with the رواحة. and حواصة شي. شا شه ش she shu sho she. Back to the book and see where we have words. Oh, good number of words here. We have the first one, qasha, qasha. Also, sometimes you hear qashisha for priest. Resha, bisha, shamasha, shimsha. See, shamasha and shimsha, they have the same spelling, the same letters, but the vowel change. That's why we said we need to control the vowels, because make big difference in this language. Shamasha, shimsha, ramsha, barnasha. We learned nasha is a human. Here, barnasha also is a human. Sha, long A, sha, shaqa. Sha, short A, I have two words. Shamasha, shabbah. Sh. See here, again, before I'm going to go to the shabbah, sounds as he, not khe. Why? Because this word is spiritual or religion word. It's going to say in Deshtin Ninwe accent, shabbah. sh, short I, shimsha. She, shera. Shu, shuha. Again, he, shuha is a religion. Shuha. Sho, shoqa. She, shira. All right, last letter in the group 6 and last letter of the alphabet, which is tau. Tau, this is exactly how we're gonna use it, and I'm gonna mention the other tau style. And this is the strangilo. The name is tau. The sound is t and is a T in English. T sounds in Surat. Grammar 11. This one is a grammar. When I have a dot, a single dot, tau, it becomes soft. TH. Remember the daleth? When we have a dot underneath it, it sounds TH, like the in the. Here we have another sounds of TH, like th in the third. Okay? So th, like in the third. Tau also has another form, just as the one we covered before in the introduction for chapter 2, and can be anywhere. It doesn't matter. You can go to page 8 to see more examples. The numerical value of tau is 400. Arba Tau cap 420. Arba u isri. Tau sade he 495. Arba u tish'i u khamsha. Tau is one of those unjoined letter. Okay, so it does not join from left, and this is how exactly it's gonna look in word. This is the strangilo. I'm gonna show you the strangilo, how we're gonna write it. And also I'm gonna show you the other form, which is really, I use this form in my handwriting. Okay, but in the book, again, we agree that we're gonna use this one. And this tau is from strangilo. Again, this is exactly how we're gonna write this tau here, not this or this, but these are just the Syriac Eastern dialect explanation. And then I'm gonna apply that one with the vowel. Let's just move on to this here, and we write tau. I'm gonna start with the one we use in the book, and it is above the line as most of them. So it's gonna go like this and come down and make a small open triangle in the bottom. So it looks like two triangle, one big and one small, and they don't have the base line. So here, and make another line. You know, sometimes it's go like this one, but it's okay. Again, I want you to know this is tau. Okay, that is the one we use in this book. And now I'm going to show you the strangilo before I'm going to go to the other one. The strangilo is like he going up. Okay, that is the strangilo. Now the other one shape we have for tau, and I told you that's the one I like, is this one. Going like U, upside down, and then take the line. And again, it is above the line. That is the other tau. Again, before I'm going to move to the vowels, this group or this shape is going to be used in this book to represent tau. This is the strangilo, and this is another tau where we use writing, handwriting. Maybe some other book they use this one. More book I see that they use that one, but for this book we adopt the first one. Tau sounds as t with the skapa. Ta, thaha, ta. Zlama pshika, t. Zlama qishya, te. Rwasa, tu. Rwaha, to. Hwasa, ti. Now if you're going to say how I'm going to apply the vowel on the second one here, the same thing. Ta. Sorry. Ta. T. Te. Tu. To. T. Also this one does not join from left, so that's how it's going to be in this case. Move on to more words I have here. I have few of them. قديشوثا, the first one. قديشوثا. شتيلا. شتيلا. شتيلة. You see, those are male and female as a verb in the past, third person, and we're going to study this one in chapter 6. Again, شتيلا. شتيلة. بثلتا. بثلتا. Do you see tau dot underneath it? The sound is th, th. Ptho. بثلتا. تشبحتا. تشبحتا. With the skapa ta. Tama. Ta. Ta'ala or te'la. It sounds as here. Te'la. Te'la. Torah. Islam pshika, short I. T. Tumra. Te. Open E. Teologia. Teologia. Tu. Tuma. Tootha. To. Toletha. Ti. Teen.